Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, INEC, Executive Committee, Governing Council, International Directors, Advisory Council members, and staff. I want to thank all of those who have served with me on the IGC and IEC. A special thank you to Judy Jones, Brett Easton, Beth Smith, Faith Rowling, Carol Croft, my father. Wow. And so many other mentors, champions, and coaches I've had through the years. Your confidence in me and my vision mean more to me than you will ever know. To the IRWA, I'm Jake Farrell, SRWA, Chapter 78, Region 3, and now your International President. But most importantly, and first and foremost, I'm the father to two amazing daughters and husband to a beautiful wife of 15 years. Like most of you, family is extremely important to me. One of the traditions in Chapter 78 is signing the chapter charter following your presidency. One of the greatest moments in my professional career was signing my name on the very same charter of my father. When I sat there and read through the list of great leaders who have served Chapter 78 before me, I was proud to see my father's name many rows up. To me, this signified so much. A generational bridge for an association rich in history and educating right-of-way professionals, and a unique industry, an association where family, friends, and profession blend. At risk of sounding cliche, the IRWA is a family. We bicker, we argue, we debate, we laugh, we cry, but most importantly, we celebrate each other. Sometimes we do all of this at once. Nevertheless, it is for a deep passion we share for this great industry and association that influences and serves so many people across the globe. 3 years ago, I stood here on this stage, unprepared and scared as hell, to stand for something I believed in. I promised to force difficult conversations and hear all sides of situations. I assured accountability and transparency and pledged to give this association back to its members, for we are a member-led association. As I look onto this group, I cannot help but think of the importance and responsibility on all of us. Collectively, as a board of directors, we are the voice of thousands of members across the globe. I'm humbled and I'm honored to have been given the opportunity to serve this association for 15 years. Over the past year, we've navigated a pandemic, fully immersed in virtual education and online meetings. We created a diversity and equality and inclusion task force that provided a DEI report to the IGC, created a strategic planning task force that provided a comprehensive strategic planning report to the IGC, and implemented new corporate and agency agreements, just to name a few. So what's the plan for the next year? We're going to get back to the basics. The IEC will be selecting a few strategic directives that will trickle down through leadership. Our committees, leaders, and staff will be given key accountabilities to move together as one to improve this great association. Being a member-led association requires great demand from our volunteer leaders to be accountable for shaping and directing the future of this IRWA. It's this body's duty to pick the right leaders for long-term sustainability of the IRWA. We must promote and encourage responsibility-driven leaders. These are individuals who lead for the right reasons, not for personal gain. They lead from the heart and not for reward. These are leaders who will push this association forward. The world is changing. The industries we serve are changing. The IRWA is changing. We must honor the rich past of the IRWA while we build an innovative and engaging future IRWA. The IRWA of my father will not thrive in this changing industry. Diversification in thought must be a priority. I have challenged the Young Professional Committee to think beyond its current scope and charter. Their success in generating a place where young professionals can discuss topics relating to industry and how they affect our newest members should be a model for other meso-level groups within our membership. My vision is that they will position themselves to be a member resource committee. Within this group, members can find a place of belonging with others who welcome them and identify with similar experiences. My expectation is that by the end of the year, we will have a diverse subgroups of members who want to engage in a common voice, whether it be about race, gender, sexual orientation, culture, and of course, age. The voice of our members should be driven through the members themselves. This is organic, not forced, and engages us all. The act of spanning divides is the single most important thing we can do, and our work begins now. Our members, our leaders, are rich in knowledge and experience. No group has more of this than the Advisory Council. They are our greatest untapped resource. As such, I am proud to announce our first ever Advisory Council liaison, Pat Petito, SRWA. Pat will be the link, voice, and engager of the Advisory Council to the IEC. He will help provide a historical perspective and guidance on past actions and decisions while we continue to position the IRWA as a regional, national, and global influencer for all things right-of-way. Next, it is paramount that we market our association, not just to ourselves, but to people and entities outside of us. To that end, I'm reinstating the Marketing and Membership Committee. I want to thank Faith Rowland, SRWA, for accepting this challenge. Faith is uniquely qualified for both this calling, she's qualified for this calling, with vast experiences in both public and private sectors. Her passion for this association is second to none. We are lucky to have her leading this charge to expand IRWA's legacy beyond our members. The Marketing and Membership Committee will look at how to effectively promote and grow the IRWA. Additionally, it will position the IRWA to influence our respective fields and serve our purpose and mission. While our profession is expansive, eminent domain, compulsory purchase, appropriation laws particularly have substantial impacts. It is essential that we cover these areas. I've asked Brad Kuhn, Esquire, and past General Counsel to charter a real estate law committee. The initial goals of this committee is to publish a yearly review of real estate laws decisions from courts. It will also assist IPEC in updates and management of the 800 series courses. This committee will also review proposed or opposed potential legislation that relates to land acquisition, real estate management. My vision for this committee is to prepare the association to use its brand and influence. We should be the group who is called when ideation and drafting of legislation begins. Lastly, the association must always be working towards a common goal. Strategic planning should not be something we do every few years. We must be fluid and focused on goals, large and small, to continue building the IRWA. I have formulated a strategic plan committee to keep members focused on strategic plans and future goals of this association. Thank you, Ida Parrott, Beth Smith, Dan Buchan, and Sandy Grigg for accepting this challenge. Staff plays an immense role in what we do. They are the implementation of our goals. These unsung heroes work day in and day out to make our association the well-oiled machine that it is. For these reasons, having the right senior staff leader at headquarters is critical. Additionally, in order to be more aligned, appropriate aligned, with the nonprofit association industry, I would be pushing that the chosen leader's title at headquarters be changed from CEO to executive director. Be prepared to have discussions around this essential change over the next several weeks. It is crucial for me to hear the perspectives of the members because All of you uphold this association's exemplary reputation and standards for excellence. These are just a few initiatives that I have been implementing to push this association to greater heights. There is so much more I'm excited to talk to you about regarding education, membership, and networking. And your voice is important in guiding the IRWA where it could be and not stay where it's always been. To that end, I want to encourage you to reach out if you have any questions, thoughts. As president, I want to ensure you that each of you is receiving the greatest member value possible. Let us build a better IRWA together. We can create a recognizable brand beyond the industry. To wrap this up, I want to leave you with a quote from Walt Disney. All of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. No matter what the circumstances are, I want to challenge all of you to pursue your dreams, individually and collectively, because we are better when we're all at our highest potential. Together, we will leave this association better for all of us and all of those to come. Thank you.